Well, hey there, everybody. This is going to be the video presentation closing up week 3 and starting up week 4. I have some feedback for you from questions you pose on your weekly reflections. If you have not done a weekly reflection, please do so so I can address any questions you might have. So, a few things. First of all, well done on the bibliographies. This does tend to be a pretty challenging assignment for most students, and this does tend to be one of the tougher weeks. So, well done with that. I have looked at some, they look good. I will try to grade the rest over the next few days. Um, And I think that's it for the bibliography. As far as our final project, which I know you'll have questions on, we'll start talking about that next week. And thank you very much for those of you who are giving me updates on your weekly feedback about your positions. What I'm going to do over the next couple of weeks as well is probably put you into 3 groups of 4, kind of based on where you are. So if there's someone that you know particularly well or have worked with before and would like to work with again, please send that to me via email or through your reflection so that I can accommodate you as best I can. And basically, these small groups will be your biggest source of feedback as you develop your units going forward. So just keep that in mind. If there is somebody you want to work with, do let me know. But otherwise, it's not a big deal. We'll take care of it probably in a week or two. A couple of questions that came up about learning theories that I want to answer. First, relating to the assignment. You can find any lesson you would like. You do not need to create a lesson. If you would like, you can take a lesson that you are familiar with. I do know that the links that I provided you with give you kind of older lessons. So feel free to get a lesson from anywhere, so long as you include some sort of a link to that lesson so that I can see what it looks like. So again, any lesson for that, and then you can connect those to your learning theories. There was a pretty good question about, how do we know which learning theory we should use and shouldn't use, and which work best and which work less than ideally. And I noticed from the discussion board that many of you are constructivist, which tends to be the case with most teachers. But rather than trying to answer that question, I think we're going to work through that as we move, especially into the next 2 or 3 weeks. But do keep that in mind in terms of, what learning theories are we really using as we're going forward. And then I think you're going to find that you kind of develop your own persona or your own identity as far as that goes. And there definitely are better approaches or approaches that help kids learn better than others. But we will work through those, and there isn't one magic ideal answer as we kind of continually encounter in this course. So just keep thinking about that, and we will get there. So again, hope week 3 was not too bad. Week 4 will get better, and then week 5 we'll start talking about our unit plan. I will work on setting up groups over the next couple of weeks. And we'll also hammer down some of our other things that are a little bit up in the air in terms of how we will address spring break, so it works best for you, as well as adding a little bit more content to the course based on your interest. All right, have a great week, and as always, please do email me if you have any questions. I want to make sure that everybody is clear on what we're trying to do.